Hey, it's Jim. I'm back. I got the metal glasses on because I got to see the screen over here as I'm talking to you guys. All right, today we're doing an amp capture. I'm not doing the amp capture. I bought an amp capture from Amp Guru, and this is of the Prometheus, which is a high gain beast. All the chugga-chuggas, right? All the chugga-chuggas, okay? And this, the company is called Lichtlaerm Audio, based in Germany. Again, it's called the Prometheus. I'm going to be playing this today on my Music Man, the Ernie Ball Music Man Majesty with 7-string. It's going to be set to B. Okay. First, we're going to start off with the amp clean, no effects on it. I did some EQ cuts here and there to get out some harsh frequencies, and there's no overdrive on here. Okay. This is just the amp. Okay. The gain, I believe, let's see, the gain is set to like 8.7, okay? Again, there's no overdrive on here. And listen how it sounds. I'm just going to put in some overdrive. It's going to tighten it up, okay? When I do those runs, those single note passages, okay? It's going to tighten it up, tighten up the chords, okay? That's what I use it for. I go back and forth all the time. You hear that? Got a little tighter. For the next one, okay, in my B setting, that's where I just add a little bit of chorus. Okay, the chorus I'm adding is a 22.9T. Okay, and I'll tell you the settings later. It's 54%. I don't have it set that high. This is just to add a little depth to the open chords, such as. Hear it a little bit better. Rings out more. You get the point with that. All right, so now we're going to go on to my C setting. That's where I add some delay. Okay. A lot of delay, huh? Well, you get the point. All right, now I'm going to show you how I did all that, okay? Till next time. Okay, we're back. Here we are. This is the settings for that demo I just did for you guys. Okay, again, this is for the Prometheus by Lichtlaerm Audio. And this is an amp capture made by Amp Guru. And when you get amp captures from Amp Guru, he gives you a whole bunch of various types of settings. This is the setting that I like the most. Okay, it's a DI setting. This way I could use my own IRs to make this sound the way I like. Okay, not for the same way somebody else likes. Okay, so here we are with A. Okay, this is the neural capture of Prometheus Modern deep cut, that's how it comes. And I set this to the gain of 8.7 decibels, the bass at minus 1.5, took out some bass, added some mids at 1.6 decibels, added a little bit of treble, a half a decibel there. Okay, the volume is even. The next we went, there's a couple of EQs that he did for some, cuts and stuff like that. Number one, here we is a little cut at 97 hertz. This is a high pass filter. Number two, just bringing down the high pass filter just a little bit more. Okay. Number three is 362 hertz. It's a cut of minus 3.2 decibels. Number four, now this is a gain of some mids at 895 hertz. I added 2.0 decibels of gain. And 5 and 6 are some cuts that because there's some harsh frequencies in there that I was just hearing something and I found it as what I did is I did the frequency search. You put the frequency all the way up and you just scan it back and forth to find the little things you don't like or you do like, whatever. And here I am. I found this one at 2,713 hertz. I took out minus 2.8 decibels. Okay, I did the same thing for number 6, but this is at 4,323 hertz. And I took out, again, 2.8. And then it rolls off over here at 10K. Okay, and this is some just little minor cuts and a little boost here. And you can see number 3 is the boost. I added a little thump, to get some extra chugga, 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 at 122 hertz. At 2.0 decibels of gain. And then let's see, nothing at 4. 4 was left alone. 5, again, I cut at 3,351 hertz. Again, there was some frequencies that were still bothering me. I didn't really want to tweak because it was too close to the other one. I didn't want to dip that one down. So I figured I'd open this one up and do another cut. Okay, I did that. I did minus 2.6. And then the next one, I cut at 5,296 hertz. I cut out minus 4.2 decibels. So there was something really bothering me there. Again, and there's the roll off. Okay. This is 7,800. The next one we have B. Okay. B is we add the chorus. And here the chorus is the chorus 229T. And the mix is at 54%. It's not that drastic. It's just to add some depth and a little widening of the chords that I use. You'll hear you heard it when I played that. I explained that when I was doing it. Okay, the sync is at a quarter note. The sync is on. Depth 30%. Width is just a 4%, just a little bit. Again, just to add some depth. Okay. Now here's where I got a little cuckoo, crazy in a good way, to make some sonic yumminess for the lead tone. Okay. So here's our first delay setting. As you can see, this is analog delay in stereo, and it's going out here to the left and the right. I have them panned left and right. And here it is stereo as it's going into both of these here, both lanes. And the mix is 53.5%. The feedback is 25%. The high pass is 120 hertz. The low pass is 3,000 hertz. The ping pong is on because ping pongs are cool. The sync is on at an 8th dotted note. And here we go. The next one is, you see this is mono. Now this is only on I believe this is the right side. And so half of this is feeding into this and half of this is going straight out the left side. So you have half of that is going into this delay and this is a mono delay. So, and this is mixed at 35%. Feedback's 25%. The high pass 120 hertz. Low pass at 3,000. The sync is on. And the sync note here is a quarter note. The mod rate is 0.5 hertz. Mod depth at 10%. And the drive is 50%. And the trails are on because trails are awesome. And let me show you. Here we have some IRs. Okay. This is an Eminence, the DVN T77. I heard this from Cola Audio. and he had it on his channel, and I was like, oh, I love that. So I picked it up, and I like to go by my ears. What do I think sounds good for this one? And this is what I thought sounded. I blended this on the other side with this is the John Petrucci Tone Mission IRs. I really highly recommend these. They're awesome. Dream World 301 condenser and a Mesa Boogie, of course, with knowing him. And 412, and the other Dream World Royer blend, of course, the Mesa Boogie. Okay, and D is where I add in the Tube Screamer, and you'll see I lower the gain. The overdrive is 0. The tone is even, the level is even. Okay, this is just to tighten it up, and you could tell when I was doing the chords, it didn't sound. There's like a mushiness when you don't put the in my opinion anyway, when you don't put on the overdrive a little bit. Okay, it's good for some things, good for some of the chugga chuggas, but when you want to do some nice chords or some nice runs with some lead tones and stuff like that, and you want it more compressed, you get a nicer tone out of it, like a thicker tone out of it, I would say. That's what I do anyway. I go back and forth. I don't keep the overdrive on all the time. A lot of time when I'm playing rhythm, I have it off. For something for this anyway. Other amps, I'll put it back on and back off. It depends on what I'm playing. Okay, and these you can see here the gain is almost even. I just add one point decibel with 0.1. The bass is at minus 1.5. The mids 1.6, treble 0.5, volume. As you can see here on the gain, I set this to assign for each patch. So let me show you here. Okay, let me go to A setting, and you can see the gain goes up, but the overdrive goes off. Okay, that's the only difference here. Everything else is exactly the same. Okay, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll be doing more capture demos of things I have and I want to share with you. And this way, if you are interested, you like it, you guys can go out and get it yourself. You have any questions about this? You think I can tweak it in any way? Let me know. You have any ideas for me? You see me doing something wrong? Just put something in the comment section and let me know. Or if you just want to say hello, say hello. Next time. Bye-bye.